All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Headbangers Haven. It's Josh and Jeremy. We're going to be doing the Poppy, Amy Lee, and Courtney Laplante song called "End of You." I noticed that they were doing. I think they did like a picture or something that they posted places where it was all three of them together, and I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if they're going to do an album or something." And then they released this song like shortly afterwards. So I'm like, ooh, I want this. Sounds like it would be good, especially Courtney Laplante and Poppy. Though I
It's
love
crazy to
their
me. It's
stuff.
like collaboration is becoming a thing all of a sudden. It seems like
Well, I mean, it's
multiple
more
bands are doing
prevalent
it.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I see it. Maybe it's because I'm just paying attention to it more because of these reaction videos. But I don't recall it being like a stand. They're happening a lot now. Like we're
Well, I mean, it's and they are happening a lot now because probably because of how easy it is to make music now. It's
yeah, I
like a
think
lot
that could be.
easier to make music than it was like 30 or 40 years ago, where you had to go to records recording studios and all that shit. So now you can literally, as long as you have a computer and a setup, then you can pretty much make music at your house. Like literally, people make songs and shit like that now, where like you could just put in your own lyrics and it'll make a song for you. So it's like super simple, or like way easier than it was to make stuff now than it is back in the day.
Yeah, but
So
I guess
yeah,
with that we'll
I'm
go ahead
intrigued.
and. Yeah, I'm intrigued too. Like we said in the last video for everybody that watched it. I like I'm intrigued just because I like all three of these singers. So it'll be interesting to see how they are together and
Yep.
what path they go down because I've seen them sing both ways. Well, not necessarily Amy Lee as much, but Poppy can scream, Courtney LaPlante screams. So it'll be interesting to see. But I've also seen them be gentle in their songs. So
Mm-hmm.
it'll be interesting to see what path they go down in this one. So with that, we'll go ahead and check this one out. Ready, Josh?
Yep.
All right.
I toil in silence, don't know where my mind is, numb from the shock of it all. Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken. Tried to fix what wasn't wrong. Can you feel it taking over? I know I'm not alone. If I must go, the waves should drag me out. When every lie was kept so close, burned by the gate for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, no pulling, no plug on my dreams. The end of you is the start of life for me. How is that to Since straining from my eyes, all I wanted was stolen. I hate all that I believed. You're tossing and turning, I'm pulling the plug on the tree. 'Cause the end of you is the start of life for me.
Man, super good.
Yeah, so it was exactly
Yeah.
exactly like I thought it and how it should have been, where
Yeah.
they did both.
Yeah.
And it was less of the screaming part, but they went more with what Amy Lee tends to do. And
Yeah.
that's where I was saying that I was hoping it would be that way, and I liked it a lot. But yeah, they did the screaming at the right time. It was like when Courtney came
Yeah.
in, and then
Yeah.
Courtney also did the softer stuff. So
And it sounded like both her and Poppy did the screaming stuff like at the same
yeah,
time.
yeah, that's
And
what
then
I'm
I
saying.
liked how they were doing the singing, and then Amy Lee was singing with both of them too. I was like,
Yeah.
so it sounded all blended together, which was awesome.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. It was a perfect blend of the three of them, because I was wondering if they would do both, if they would only do one or the
Yeah.
other. It was good that they did both, and it blended perfectly. The whole
Yep.
song did.
Which I'm intrigued with this if they're going to be doing something where it leads to like collaboration between all three of them for something.
You mean
Because,
like a whole
they
album
could,
with the three of
they
them on
could
it?
they could definitely do that if they wanted to.
Yeah, they
It's
probably.
like the leaders of like because Amy Lee was always kind of like a rock singer, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
She never really got like too screamy, but like
Well, and that's why I'm not surprised she didn't do any of that,
yeah.
because I don't know if I've ever heard a song where she did.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like ever since like the Afterlife song that came out for the Devil May Cry like anime series,
Mm-hmm.
which is a fucking banger too, which we might have to cover on the channel because it's a really good song. Like especially if you haven't heard it, because it's just a really good song. I'm like, oh, maybe the shit, and maybe the Evanescence is doing a turnaround, or it's Amy Lee and shit doing her own stuff. Everything's been super good lately. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2025 has been peak for music right now.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think it was as good like last year. I mean, it was still good last year, but like for some reason, there's like so much damn music coming out that's really.
Yeah, I don't
really
know
good
if
right
tech
now.
has helped or if AI has done anything. It's weird when you think about it, but
Yeah.
anyhow, but yeah, I've enjoyed every. I mean, shoot, we're almost to our 70th reaction, I think, here on the channel. We'll have to do something when we get to 100. I'll have to track to see when we're close to that, because we'll have to do a special one for our 100th reaction. I don't know what that'll be, but we just have to think about it because we're getting close.
Baby little song. No,
but yeah, but the next one we're actually going to be reacting to is our second Ice Nine Kills reaction. The first one was Art of Dying.
Yeah.
And I like that song a lot. This next one, I've seen previews of it because there was like a preview of there was a trailer or something that I saw where it seems like it's Matrix related, but it's called The Great Unknown, and it seems to be a follow-up to the Art of Dying video. So it'll be very interesting. I did see that it's almost 10 minutes long. So that our next reaction is going to be a good length.
I think the name of the song is called.
It's called The Great Unknown. Is what I'm looking at.
Not Great Unknown, but sorry. The Work of Art was the one that you're thinking of. The Art the Clown one.
Was it called The Work of Art?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Work of Art.
It probably was, but I mean, I know the chorus is like the Art of Dying.
Yeah, he says Art of Dying in it. Yeah.
So, that's why I always, I guess, made the assumption that it was.
I'm pretty sure it's called a Work.
I think you're right, but Yeah, it's called a work of art.
It's mostly because ever since we heard it, it's been on my phone's playlist.
Yeah.
So I pretty much, I'm like, I keep listening to certain songs over and over again.
But no big deal. But yeah, this song was great. It'll go on my playlist. My wife will probably like this one.
Yeah.
Actually.
Oh yeah, she definitely probably will, because she listens to some of the metal stuff that you listen to.
But yeah, if you guys have any other suggestions that we need to listen to, the like poppy stuff or more Spirit Box or even Amy Lee stuff or Evanescence stuff, Evanescence stuff, leave them down there in the comments. But if you guys haven't liked and
bring me back to life, right?
If you guys haven't liked and subscribed to our channel yet, we would love to have you guys for all of our content. If you guys have suggestions on other stuff we should do here on the channel, leave them in the comments too. I mean, we're open to anything for what anybody likes to see. So, but for all of us here at the Heart of Geek, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode where we reacted to Poppy, Amy Lee, and Courtney Laplante for End of You, and we'll see you in the next one for The Great Unknown by Ice 9 Kills. Have a good one, everybody.